What's up guys, Hobbo88 here and welcome back to Automobilista. We're doing something different on the channel in this video and something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and that is look at the historical side of touring car racing in Australia. And just doing any kind of historic content on the channel in general is actually something I'm very interested in doing. And in this video I decided to go and have a look at what is the touring car Bathurst Legends mod for Automobilista, which is a port from the old R Factor mod, and have a run in those old cars from the late 60s, early 70s. And rather than run at Bathurst, which is the obvious thing to do, I decided I wanted to do something different. So in this video today, we are going to have a look at a race at Wanneroo, or Barbagallo as it's now called, in Perth. I did a little bit of research and looking around, and you have to stretch the imagination a little bit based on these cars and when they actually ran in real life. But I decided to replicate and try and change the face of history from the 1972 Improved and Series Production Touring Cars Western Australia Touring Car Championship round. And in 1972, the lead car at the end of the race was Norm Beechey in his Monaro. And then following him home was a GDHO Falcon, a Valiant Charger in third, and a Torana XU-1 in fourth. And it seemed fitting that I should do this particular race because that's the four cars that we have got available in this mod in Automobilista. So we're going to try our hardest, and we're going to run the car that you guys can see on screen right now, which is Bruce McPhee's Ron Hodgson Torana XU-1, a car capable of fourth place in the 1972 Western Australia Touring Car Championship. And we're going to see if we can get to the front and win this race across 35 laps. Okay, so here we go guys, sitting on the grid. Lights are counting down. And we're away. Terrible start. We didn't qualify, starting from near the back of the pack. We've got 35 laps to get to the front. Whoa! There's the XU-1 just in front of us there. Just checked up a little bit in the mid-corner in turn one. Loud rumble of all these different types of engines everywhere. I just love the mixture. I realise that it's a little inaccurate. We've got Bathurst liveries across these cars. Oh! Just stopped before we hit the back of the Monaro. Pitched brake a little down at the bottom of the hill. Now watch this. XU-1 up off the corner, and look at that Monaro disappear down the straight. Look at all that horsepower. Here comes another Charger down the inside, but then the XU-1 will be good under brakes. It's a drag race down the straight. This is the part of the track where little Torana's going to come back to us through the windier section. It's not a track well suited for the Torana XU-1 with the V6 six-cylinder engine. Definitely more of a power track with the long straight. We'll work through the windy section as best we can. We have got the AI set to 106% difficulty, which is definitely a challenge. One of the great things about Automobilista is the fact that you can have the AI actually be competitive. I love it. And here goes that Charger again down the inside. You can see the Monaro up the road and the big Falcon as well. It's just starting to spread out a little bit. We are, of course, in the Bruce McPhee Ron Hodgson Torana, a great little car. Sneaking down the inside there at turn one. Need to be good through this part of the track and make a real advantage here, as we lose it all coming down the back straight. Of course, this is a Bathurst Legends mod, essentially. And I realised that it would make more sense to be doing this at Bathurst, but Not a big fan of Bathurst on Automobilista, the way that the track is, and its lack of realism. I just don't really enjoy it as much, so I decided I wanted to do something different. Hence the West Australia Touring Car Championship. We've got 35 laps. I don't have any HUD. It's as authentic as it can be, so we don't know what lap we're on. I don't know what position we're in. Got no crew chief in my ear, no spotters. I guess back in 1972 there would have been guys with pit boards. We don't have that luxury. I'd love to get time accurate representations of these tracks. It's a shame we have to use a current version of the track, but still, look at these guys checking each other up. Around the outside of the dealer team Torana. Look at the big Falcon struggling down under brakes into the bottom of the hill here, but then watch it take off. Listen to the engine. Listen to those big V8s. Here comes the Monaro behind us. Look at that massive run down the straight. The nimble little Torana gets back in front under brakes, much deeper under brakes. Of course, Norm Beechey would go on to win this race in his Monaro 1972, so we know that car is competitive this particular track. Side by side around the outside of the dealer team Torana again. This is a great little tussle. The cars all having their own strengths and weaknesses. Charger's the interesting car for me. It's the one that it sort of sits in the middle for its... Oh, the big Falcon gets very loose. Loose bumper actually there too, the contact. But yeah, the Charger was the compromise with the weight and the power. It should sit somewhere in the middle. So that Monaro come very close to catching us on the straight again. Didn't quite get the overlap onto the straight. We do have tyre wear on and enabled, and we've also got it a little bit exaggerated, 3 times the realistic wear rate. So I'm hoping that will bring our nimble little Torana that's good on its tyres back into the fight. I love the heel toe downshifting in these cars. The brakes are just terrible. You have to brake so early. We're even in the best performing car under brakes, and you still feel like you have to stop a mile early for the corner. Up to 4th gear over the rise. Listen to that Charger across the crest. I love it. The fight continues, so see if we can get the overlap again through this section. With little Torana's a little bit better. Quite get through. Getting held up a little bit through that section of the track that time by. Try and carry as much speed around as we can. We're not moving forwards in a hurry. I can see the lead cars way up and around onto the main straight around there. On my right hand side screen, you guys can't see it. Just sneak down the inside. try and make the most of this little gap that we've got now. We don't want the Charger to get back past us again on the back straight. Got to really maximise where the car's strong. Get right up onto the back of the big Falcon again onto the back straight, but he'll disappear. That Charger is going to get us. Might be able to hold on to it under brakes down here. Oh, it's going to be close. Very deep under brakes, lock the right front. Whoa! Big moment there. Take the escape road and get back on the track. Oh, a little bit of nose-to-tail contact there with the Ford. Unsettled him enough though under throttle for us to get the power down, and we're through, albeit only for a short period of time. Start to feel the tyres going away from us underneath as well. Front tyres aren't biting quite so good, the rear tyres are starting to lose their grip. Big heel toe downshift to second gear, the right-hander. Actually do have a pretty good gap here on the Ford behind us. Thing's a monster on the straight though. Fourth gear over the rise. We're going to hold this. So we're through and we're now clear to pull away. Try and catch this next little gaggle of cars. Starts with another dealer team Torana. Very wide around the outside of one, sorry. Carry that momentum though. I love how the cars move around so much. They don't have all the aerodynamic aid, they don't have the mechanical grip of a current car. The Torana with the lower power moves around less than most other vehicles. Thunder of those cars up the road there. We're making some great gains though here at the second. Pace advantage over these cars in front of us in a minute. What's the one thing that, although it is in Automobilista and it is enabled, it's not a factor like it was in 1972 with mechanical failures. They are set to happen. They can happen. That was a big aspect of this sort of racing, tin-top racing of that era. Required a certain amount of elegance the way you drove the car. You couldn't push them 100% all the time like you can with a modern day race car. You had to look after your stuff. Cars just were not reliable enough or strong enough to get pounded like that for lap after lap. They would never make a race distance if you punished them that hard. Try and get on the power nice and early. We get the run. Down the outside. Of course, it's a shame that we don't have the other cars that were actually competitive in this era and that did run against these cars in 1972. That is the Mini Cooper. It was at the back end of its era by the early 70s. A dominant race car of the late 60s. And they were everywhere. Those cars were all over the place. They were obviously very common, fairly affordable, competitive race cars, which is kind of hard to believe. But they were littered throughout the results of the 1972 West Australian Touring Car race here at this track. They were all through results. Oh, we're gonna tap there behind. It's on. And we'll just keep racing for now. I've got no idea what lap we're on. just keep going until we get the checkered flag. We're all over the back of the Charger. We're not going to get the overlap down here into the left-hander though. Hugs the inside, but we might be able to get around the outside. We do. Make a pass there, but we'll lose that spot again down the straight probably, although Torana behind us also gets that move done, so that helps a little bit. Take that wide entry to get the good exit on the power much earlier than the other cars, but just do not have the horsepower. I just love that I have to drive this as hard as I can just to keep up here. We just get the nose down. We can. We're in. Get that overtake done. Car right in front of us next. Take a little bit of grass off the curb there. A little bit of a rub. Trying to unsettle that Falcon under throttle, but it didn't work. Look at this Charger coming up behind us. Monster of a thing. Much quicker on the straight. Got such an advantage under brakes. It's a real cat and mouse type of racing. I love it. I miss this type of racing. Production sedans, cars straight from the road, essentially. A bit of contact there. Oh. Someone might be able to correct me if I'm right. I think that might have been Murray Carter. Now the Monaro. I just love that we've got all the different cars. Like in this little group right here, all four of the cars fighting each other, despite having different characteristics. They're not all exactly from the same year. It's still pretty awesome to see all these cars together. For those wondering as well, why would I pick a little 6-cylinder Holden Torana when I could have a big beefy V8 or something similar? And the reality is that Holden Torana is kind of like my Eleanor as far as cars go. Like if I could be told I could have any car I wanted in the world, no questions asked, it would be very challenging for me to pick anything other than a Torana. I do have a soft spot for the XU-1s. They're the lower power version of Holden Torana, XU-1. I'm a massive fan of the A9X as well, but it would be hard. I'd have to think very hard about exactly what type of Torana I want, but there's such a history around this particular car. What Peter Brock did, he made a name for himself in this car, along with Colin Bond. Those guys who did race in other cars prior to these, but this is Australian touring car heritage. This Torana, taking it to the big Falcons and the other big, heavy, high-powered cars. It was a strategy to go away from the Monaro, the big engine and heavy car, something that would be contender, the lightweight, nimble. And it was a really interesting decision. Very, very interesting to see how that played out in history. A massively successful race car, the Torana. And I just love the look of them. I think they look just incredible. still see a long line of cars. We're definitely not into the front yet. I feel like we're probably in the top 10 now, or near it. But a long way to go. Who knows what lap we're on, but probably around half distance, I would say, if I had to guess. It is kind of strange to not have any actual indication of what position we're in on screen or what lap we're on. The sort of thing you take for granted in a video game. You take all that stuff away and it really trips you out. Back to second gear, we're making some gains on the Torana in front of us here. Now the burning question I know a lot of people will be asking, how can you get your hands on it? How can you play this? Obviously you need an Automobilista, and to my knowledge there probably is links out there for this somewhere. And the only place I know of that you can get this is through the Automobilista Australia Facebook group. It's available to members of the Automobilista Australia group, which is where I run my league racing through. Any online competition I do in Automobilista is through that group. If you're interested in coming and joining in and coming and having a race with us, you can do. I'll put a link in the description, and you'll get access to this along with a few other bits and pieces if you come and join in over there. As for the track, can't remember if I've got a download link for the track. If I do, I'll include that in the description as well. Now, as I record this, I'm just using my usual Automobilista graphic settings and everything, but what will happen is when you guys see it, it'll actually have a very historic and aged look to it. It's just a post-production filter. Before anyone asks how I did that, it'll be done post. To make it look a bit more authentic and time period fitting. We are about to get this position right here. Oh, he's moved wide. Oh, a little bit of touch, a little bit of contact there. We're through. Some of the other cars starting to slow a little, perhaps. Maybe the tyres are starting to come towards us. I really love the idea of this whole historic racing type of stuff for the channel. I'm a big fan of motorsport history. I know I don't really go into European sports history and just European motorsports in general that much. Generally I'm more grounded in what's happening here in Australia, but I do absolutely love the history of Formula 1. All that sort of stuff. I've read a lot of books and watched a lot of documentaries and stuff like that around the history of motorsport. I find it truly fascinating, so I'd love to do more content like this on the channel. Please guys, let me know if you're enjoying it, if you think it's good. Of course, also let me know if you'd like to see specifically any other car in this race that you'd like to see me have a race in a similar type video to this. If you'd like to see the Falcon, the Charger, or the Monaro, of course. Fire away in the comments, let me know. I'd be keen to know what you guys would like to see. Perhaps a specific track, although track choice is a little more limited. I think a Sandown race would be quite cool in one of those cars. But if there's enough interest, I'll do it. I love driving these cars. Now we're on the outside here under brakes. Side by side still. We're through. Take that big wide, a little bit naughty line around the outside there. Cheeky. Got a couple more Falcons. Little bit sideways there. The rear tyres might be going away on these big heavy cars in front of us here. outside. This is Fred Gibson in the 8D. Some may not really remember Fred so much as a... Here we go, we boxed him. So much as a racer, but more from his team ownership and management years throughout the 90s, Dickson, and 80s and 90s in Dickson, and later into the supercar era, Fred Gibson Motorsport. But a very, very accomplished race car driver in his own right. Although at the minute, it's holding us up. We'll get the run off the curb there. That was an interesting line, but we'll take it. Missing a headlight, so he's punted someone. A little bit of bite from those front tyres there. Camber on that left-hander works towards making that corner a little easier if you can get it right on the curb on the inside there. Trying to carry that momentum. You can see the Falcon in front sliding up off the corner. Rear tyres are hurting, I think. Would be kind of nice to have as well a brake fade in these type of cars. Obviously, looking after your equipment, a big part of being a successful driver in these cars. But the brakes were terrible. The brakes were terrible on these cars, especially considering how fast they went. Less so on the Torana, but more on the big Falcons. The big drum brakes were not very good. Love to see like a brake fatigue factor put into something like this, really spice it up. Have to be very reserved in the way you drive or else you run out of brakes. That would be cool to see. Big GT Falcon. Listen to that thing burst into wheel spin. You guys might not be able to hear it too well. He copped a big wheelful, big handful of wheel spin, or a footful of wheel spin. Watch this, carrying good speed. We're going to get monstered in the back straight. Up over the crest of fourth gear. There he goes. Wow. But again, we've got the brake performance to hold it around the outside even. He had a big slide through the last corner there too. Those tyres are starting to go off. Because I've got everything turned off as well, we won't even get a white flag, I don't think. I don't think we'll even see a white flag for this. Probably just be a checkered flag when we cross the line, one lap. "35 laps, we must be getting fairly close towards the end. It's a short lap. Falcon looks funny without the chrome bumper on it. You heard the brake lock there. Back into the second gear again for the first corner. First gear in this car, too short really to be functional. It's only good for getting off the line. We haven't used it for the whole race. Just second, third, and then a little bit of fourth gear at the back of the straight. How much more speed we can carry through the mid-corner. This is Moff. This is Alan Moffat. Nose to tail contact. Oh! Right front just into the left rear of his car there. We get side by side up off the corner, but that's as long as it's going to last. See you later. Listen to that thing off the corner. It's an absolute weapon. And I do feel like this could be for a podium spot here. Looks like that's it as far as cars up the road goes. Let's just start getting into some lap traffic. Short shift back to second. We're kind of boxed in. It's hard to go around the outside. Whoa! What a move. And these two cars up in front of us, I think this could be the race leader in second place, so we might be into the third position here, I think. We've got an idea coming down the main straight this time. Yeah, I cannot see any cars further up the track. It's Moffat. So mighty down the straight. It's hard to know how desperate I need to be here to catch these guys because we've got no idea how many laps are left. Could we rewrite history here by putting a Torana in victory lane? Interestingly, the Monaro does not look to be at the front. It's definitely a Falcon and a Charger up there in front of us. Of course, Norm Beechey's Monaro was the one that won this race in 1972. Norm does not appear to be at the front of the pack this time around. Looks like history will be rewritten regardless, but can we do it? Can we put the little Torana into victory lane? Are making big gains on these guys here at the minute. I really think the tyres have come to us. These cars seem to have been slowing up all throughout the race through the wiggly sections here. I think based on the early race speed we would not have been able to catch up. They're sliding everywhere, that's the tell. Sliding up off the turn. No checkered flag that time. I really don't know. We could have like 10 laps left for all I know. I feel like we're getting towards the end here. The crowd's on their feet. We get a look down the inside. Three-way tussle, three different cars. Oh, a little bit of touch. Still no flag. We get another chance down the inside. I love the decals on the Falcons. Castrol GDX, Brian Burt Ford, Mount Grabban. This is John French. Oh, we get down there. Oh, they get together behind us. That could be what we need. Is that the break we need to be able to get away down the straight here? carrying that mid-corner speed. Holden takes the lead. Wanneroo. We are away. Clear through the back straight, that's all we needed. Still not the finish yet. So now, how much of a lead can we actually pull out? Hear the crowd, they're cheering. They love it. Little underpowered Torana XU-1. Always a crowd pleaser. Still got my squeaky gas pedal as well. You guys will be hearing throughout the whole video, I'm sure of it. Back to second gear. On the throttle very early. Hear the car banging up over the curb there on the outside. Go around again. Crowd are on their feet. First time I've been able to hear them. You probably can't. It's the first time I've been able to hear them all race. Now that we're in the lead. What a drive it's been from deep in the pack. Certain where we started, we did a qualifying run. Randomly placed on the grid towards the back. I love that I haven't even had to hold back. Like, we've gotten to the front, but been driving at 100% throughout this race to get here. No fluffing around, trying to drive at 90% to keep it interesting. It's been a 100% effort to get here. Still no checkered flag. Over the top of the hill here again. The best part about it is the AI set to 106% difficulty, which I think is pretty good. Seems to be fairly hard to beat at that, but you can go higher. You can make them go even faster yet. Wide there at the mark, the last corner. 1 lap to go. We do get the 1 lap to go message. I wasn't sure if we get that. So here it is, the final lap at Perth. Wanneroo Raceway, as it's known now. Wanneroo is the name that we're calling it because that's the traditional name for the circuit. It's a short little track, punchy little joint. A lot of fun to drive on. A historic venue in Australian motorsports. Been around for donkey's years. And in 1972, Norm Beechey took his Monaro to the victory at this race in the West Australia Touring Car Championship. Today, we're doing it differently. We're going to put the mighty little Holden Torana in victory lane and rewrite history on one of Australia's motorsport great races. Final corner for the last time. Little Ron Hodgson Torana, Bruce McPhee's Torana comes across the line to take the checkered flag and win 1972. The crowd love it. The crowd are thrilled, and as might well they should be. What fun. That was so much fun. I just love it. I love it, you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did, because it's just incredible. It's incredible to be able to have this little piece of history we can participate in and really enjoy. But thanks very much for watching, guys. That's it for the video. Of course, like I mentioned, hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you'd like to see me do the same thing in one of the other cars, perhaps. I do have more plans for this sort of stuff as well on the channel, but I'd love to hear from you guys what you would like to see. Of course, follow me on Twitter at Hobbo88 and twitch.tv/Hobbo88. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.